The story kicks off with a guy who suddenly finds himself inside a massive cube, divided into different compartments. Eager to escape, he navigates through the compartments, exploring each one. In a surprising turn, he enters a room that sprays an unfamiliar liquid on him. At first, he panics, thinking it might be acid, but to his surprise, he discovers the liquid is sweet when he tastes it. Thinking it's flavored water, he drinks it desperately to quench his thirst. But alas, the liquid is actually a potent chemical base, and it tragically dissolves his body over a few minutes, resulting in his unfortunate demise. We then learn that the cube's rooms are closely monitored from a distant observation center, where two technicians named Eric and Dot carry out their tasks. Although they are curious about the cube's mysteries, they're limited in their access to information by strict rules. Despite this, Eric becomes increasingly intrigued by the cube's happenings and tries to discuss it with Dot. Regrettably, Dot dismisses him brusquely. Eric and Dot are aware that the cube's occupants are either condemned or willingly partaking in psychological experiments. Amid their work, the two engage in chess matches, showcasing Eric's impressive mental abilities by predicting Dot's moves. They also have tablets for their meals on a significant day. Eric and Dot are assigned a crucial task: to record and erase the memories of a subject named Cassandra Rains. Through her memories, Eric witnesses Cassandra and her daughter Joffrey wandering in a forest. Suddenly, their tranquility is shattered when a masked soldier abducts them, injecting them with sedatives. Just before losing consciousness, Cassandra manages to unveil the soldier's face, revealing a distinctive cube tattoo on his forehead. Cassandra later awakens, trapped in the cube. Her cries for help go unheard, and she realizes she must rely on herself. She begins to explore her surroundings, reaching an adjacent room where she encounters another captive, Robert Haskell. Initially hostile, Robert restrains her, but soon realizes they are in this together. Within the room, Cassandra meets three more captives: Jellicoe, Meyerhold, and Bartek. They've been trapped for weeks, and Robert bears the same cube tattoo as the soldier who captured Cassandra. Yet, none of them recalled their past lives or how they ended up in the cube. Driven by a common goal to escape, they decide to work together, hoping to find a way out. They navigate the cube's intricate chambers, cautiously probing each room for potential traps. Meanwhile, in the control room, Eric's curiosity grows, leading him to uncover the truth behind the cube's prisoners. He proposes a deal to Dot. He'll teach him chess strategies in exchange for information about the cube. Dot, intrigued, reveals details about the cube's third exit, but refrains from sharing more. Eric's curiosity deepens further when he notices Cassandra's missing consent form. He raises concerns with Dot, but Dot brushes it off. As they discuss, they come across a newspaper featuring Cassandra as a politician, revealing that the cube targets not only criminals, but also innocent individuals without consent. Soon, Eric and Dot receive orders from their superiors regarding an exit procedure involving their former colleague, Owen. The procedure is a test, and Dot prepares a machine with a camera and a yes-no button. As Owen approaches an exit, he gets trapped by chains. Dot questions him about his name and belief in God. Despite hearing Dot, Owen fails to recognize him, his memory erased. Owen answers correctly to the first question, prompting Dot to press the yes button. But when asked about belief in gods, Owen presses no, and fire engulfs him. Witnessing this, Eric panics, realizing their fate hangs by a thread. He concludes the cube is inhumane and forces people into it against their will. Later, consumed by paranoia, Eric ventures into the cube himself, aiming to rescue the remaining victims. He memorizes a map and enters the cube, using an unauthorized elevator. On a mission to join Cassandra and the group, in the control room, Jax and his associates track Eric, but a power outage thwarts their plans. Dot sabotages their operation, deactivating traps and giving the captives a chance to escape. With a 10-minute window, the group races to the exit before a sterilization procedure begins. Eric's quick thinking and Dot's intervention aid their escape. In a final confrontation, Eric and Cassandra overpower Robert, enabling them to enter the auxiliary exit moments before sterilization. They emerge in a forest similar to Cassandra's memory, but are pursued by soldiers. Cassandra escapes, but Eric is captured. Eric wakes up in a surgical room, learning he's been convicted of treason. Jax reveals a consent form. Though Eric can't remember it, Eric undergoes brain alteration, dreaming of Cassandra's reunion with her daughter and his role as a hero. The story concludes with Eric back in the queue, found by new captives. His desire for change persists, expressed through his longing for a room of a different color.